Hi everybody, good morning! This is Janet Wright and this is going to be a hopefully very quick video to walk you through aura repair, since a lot of times the angels suggest that people do aura repair twice a day. So this is specifically for people who've already watched the Gold Energy Aura Buffer Zones video, which is 18 minutes, which does explain it all in more detail. So first is grounding, of course. So go ahead and your grounding, I would say make it as high as your third chakra, which for me is right here. It's like where your sternum bone ends, that's your third chakra. So you make your grounding to go up that high and go all the way down to the center of the earth and make it as wide as your whole aura. So like as wide as the heel of each hand, like that. Okay? So make it red or orange or yellow. I think I'm going to do red this time. Whichever of those three colors you want. Nice, big, three-dimensional, flowing downward connection that you're creating with your imagination or your intention all the way down to the center of the earth. And I'm going to make a copy of it out in front of me to comb through it. You can do that too. Just imagine there's little you, and there's the bubble for your aura, and there's your grounding, and just comb downward. And because you may have some energy blocks, say from the previous day or the previous couple days, piled up in your grounding. And you don't want that. You want to melt those energy blocks away that may be in your grounding. So just imagine the gold light. That gold light comes from your hands and your fingertips, and just melt away the pile, just like the melting snow. Melt away the pile of energy blocks that may be in your grounding, or maybe you just have a couple big stuck pieces of energy blocks in your grounding. Sometimes they're in the back of the grounding, sometimes they're in the center of it. Sometimes most of the grounding is full with the energy blocks, because all it takes is one clog and then it sort of piles up. Okay, great. Oh, let's redo buffer zones, aura buffer zones. As you know, they're 6 feet all the way around the outside of your aura. So if like this is the outside of my aura, then 6 feet in all directions is the gold buffer zone, right? And it's like an ocean of gold, universal gold healing energy that you create with your mind and your intention or your imagination. And so just get rid of the old ones, so make your set of new ones, and that just takes a second. So you get rid of the old ones, make new ones, and you have 2 there. There's a set of 2 because your physical body has its own chakras and its own aura, and your astral body or spirit body has its own set of chakras and its own aura. So, fine. So now you have your 2 new buffer zones. Now let's do aura repair, because just like those buffer zones had a little wear and tear on them, if any of those rips got too deep, then your aura probably got some damage. So let's just double check, right? So just imagine a big bubble out in front of you that represents your whole aura, right? Your aura is the energy field all the way around your body. Okay, and you have one around your spirit body. But what I like to do is I like to imagine both auras at the same time usually, and heal them both at the same time. So just imagine, your spirit aura and your body aura in the same place. So you're just imagining one bubble, but it does represent both auras. And just your intention is you want to see all the rips and tears in either aura, right? See or sense or imagine or heal with your intention, because it doesn't matter if you have vision yet, Anyway, just wash it out with gold light. And I definitely have some rips and tears. So you just bathe, find one of the rips at a time. You could do all of them at once, but I like to do one rip at a time. Yeah, I prefer one rip at a time. And you just wash it out enough, and then it just grows back. But you know what? I think also is nice. If you do a bunch of vacuum boxes, so just make vacuum boxes all around the outside of your aura, as many as you want, like 20, all the way around the outside of your aura. And they're gonna get rid of any beings or spirits that aren't you, all in your aura, around your aura, in your chakras, okay? And just turn them all on at once, these boxes that suck the spirits into the boxes. And it's not bad because you're going to give the boxes to your angels. And most of those spirits need to be recycled, so that's what'll happen. Okay, so you turn all your vacuum boxes on, however many you have, one big one or 20 or whatever you want. Turn them all on at once because you have a remote control, of course, for all your vacuum boxes. Turn them on all at once and let them do their job and absorb energy that's not you, in particular spirits that aren't you, that are in your space. And then they have bells. The boxes have little ringers on them, so they start ringing when they're full. So then you ask your angels, angels, can you please recycle all these vacuum boxes for me? And so then they'll deal with all that's inside them. Okay, so now your aura repair may go faster. And if you feel spacey right now, just redo your grounding, reimagine it, nice and big. But I feel fine. Okay, so I'm going back to that old rip in my aura. That one's nice, but I feel like my aura is still kind of deflated. Because if you heal one, that's good job, right? But there could be multiple rips and tears in your aura, and that's important to sense. So once you've done one, I just have the sense, oh yeah, there's a couple more. But if you don't have that, just kind of pat your aura and you want to see, is it fully inflated? Is it 100% inflated? Like kind of like a car tire that has no more leaks. And if it is, then you're pretty much done. But if it's not, find the next rip or tear. All right, so I found my next rip in my aura. There we go. All right, looking for another. I find some kind of weirdness up on top. I think it is, yeah, it's like a little rip right up there, right on top. Those other ones I had found are in the back of my aura. They can be anywhere, but very commonly they're in the back or in the top. There we go, let's see. Yeah, I have some in the front, in front of my tummy area, like in front of my hips and tummy, like the edge of my aura there. So I'm gonna have my little copy of my aura and heal those. And again, you don't even have to sense where they are, you just, with your intention, just keep combing through your copy, and your intention is you're washing out the rips and tears, and then you keep doing it with gold light, because once they're washed out and cleaned up, then the aura just starts growing back, which is super cool. And it grows back, it's like, yeah, no, this one isn't washed out enough. Yep. Okay, so when it grows back, then don't give up too early, because there might be just a little bit left. Because you want to, when you're done, you want it to be really smooth on the outside. Because otherwise there can be what I call scars. There'll be like a little line where the rip was, which you'd think that wouldn't matter because it's small, but it does seem to keep people a little bit less present if they have those scars, like they gave up a little too early when they were healing the rips in their aura. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Yep, I got it. I'm 100% inflated. And if you don't trust your work, you can be like, okay, angels, can you finish repairing my aura, please? Because your angels will like that you tried your best. So in case you missed a spot, then maybe your angels will get it. Okay, and then you can redo your buffer zones if you want again. And redo your grounding. Okay, cool, good job. So what you did is you just redid your grounding. Very good. You melted away energy blocks in your grounding, and so you have a nice flow. You can keep releasing for a while, and you repaired your aura. Woohoo! And you redid gold energy aura buffer zones too, and you used the vacuum boxes just to get some beings out of your way. Give them to your angels. If you want to finish up, you can ask your angels, angels, can you please give me a blessing and a healing? And that you don't have to think about, they'll just finish it for you. Okay, bye.